Yeah. Don't lie.
It tastes like summertime.
Summertime's
no,
good.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's
you
so
like
good.
it?
It doesn't even taste like medicine, which is what most pre-workouts taste like to me. So.
Well, cool. Well, let's try it out. See if you like it. What's up, Internet? Big J with Big J's Extreme Fitness here at the Iron City Gym, Houston. There's old Mackenzie there. You saw her talking at the first part of the video. Josh was deadlifting. They got a YouTube channel. Check it out. It'll be in the description box, Instagram and Twitter as well. Tell them Big J sent you. Love coming to this gym, Iron City Gym, Houston. Tons of amazing equipment, fantastic owners, intense members. I'm telling you, if you're in the area, and I'll put their information in the description box as well, their address and their phone number and whatnot, swing by. Give them a chance to serve your fitness needs. They've got bodybuilders, powerlifters, fitness competitors, IFBB pros, you name it, they got it. It's a great facility. Concrete floors, bay doors, blood, sweat, and tears. Reminds me of Intensityville. Music is loud too, so swing by there. Doing legs. The reason I'm in Houston is because I had a couple of law enforcement meetings and briefings. I was actually giving one of the classes, and it was kind of a surprise to me. They called me the day before this and said, hey, we need you to come down. I said, okay, got it. Didn't really have a chance to announce a meet and greet or a hangout, but I did call a couple people. I actually called Christian Guzman, too. I didn't hear back from him. I'm sure he was busy along with everybody else that I told, especially midday, but I really enjoy coming to this gym. Love the facility, love the people, love the environment. I know I've already said that, but I just wanted to tell you again, man, this place is amazing. Now, I'm on that vertical leg press. That's humbling, let me tell you. If you can do 1,000 pounds on a leg press for a few reps, try putting on about 400 or 500 pounds on this. It's true to the weight it says. I mean, it's straight up and down. There's no angle. There's no leverage. Got a couple wheels on there, and I was feeling every penny of it. I'm telling you, you got to make sure that your mobility and range of motion and flexibility is in check, because it'll definitely tax every part of your body while you're doing it. I like to try to get warmed up for these squats anymore. Nowadays, I won't jump right underneath the squat bar. I like to get everything ready to go. Did some light leg press, did that vertical press, just trying it out. Hadn't been on it for years, and I was... Actually, I was saying, hey, what in the world is that thing there? Is that one of them couple seated leg extensions? We were having fun. A standing leg curl. Love this machine too. Last couple videos, you've heard me talk about not training hamstrings or not enjoying hamstrings. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just that I'm just not as flexible as I should or could or would be. Really need to get back into that. Now, I've got some good mobility going back again because of my accident. Broke my back, my left leg and ankle and both shoulders and elbow. No excuse, just saying. I need to probably do a whole lot more mobility and range of motion and stretching before I work out in the future. Again, however, I was down there on some meetings. I had 45 minutes at lunchtime, and then I came back at 6 p.m. and trained, or 6:30 p.m. and trained arms again before I left town. But again, really enjoyed coming here. Appreciate you guys swinging by, taking pictures with me and hanging out. Starting squats, finally, after all that warm-up. A lot of you guys, if you've ever worked out with me, you know I take probably 40 minutes of warming up, about 20 minutes of hardcore intensity, about another 20, 30 minutes afterwards winding down. But when I first jumped on there, that collar wasn't secure, so I stopped for a second, and I didn't want to re-rack it, and there was a cool rap song on, so I was kind of hanging with the music, getting it knocked out, put it back up there. I know it wasn't deep, and I know it wasn't good form, but there's old Mackenzie jumping on 135. But she's getting strong. Remember when I first worked out with those guys about a year ago? I think she barely had a dime on there, and she's doing really good, making some forward progression in her weight training. Good picture there, the flag in the background and the Iron City Gym banner there. Good job. So moving on to two wheels. And the rack, if you notice, my arms being spread out the way they are because of the shoulders and the left elbow injury and surgeries. I probably should have stepped out of that rack because it was real close to not letting me get as shallow as I wanted to. But again, you know, real quick workout, getting it knocked out. Then I was kind of talking smack there at the bottom, pausing. But check this out. Here's a little conversation from Josh.
Well, we're on video.
Oh.
So you already saw this girl. You know who this guy is.
What's going on, guys?
JP Fitness. Oh, JP Shredded Strength.
Right now.
We're not shredded right now. We're just straight, but we'll get there.
JP Strong
Yeah.
and company. So what do you guys got coming up? I know you've got a powerlifting meet coming
Yeah,
up.
I got a powerlifting meet coming up on the 25th of this month.
Yeah.
And after that, gonna enjoy life, try to get stronger. It's bulking season, so strength up, fat up, and then we'll shred.
What do we call this? Movember? Eat Mo food?
like
November, no diet November. Courtesy of Big J.
Right on.
Cool FitCon shirt, Josh. Appreciate you representing. He had to get back to work, and here we are finishing up, moving on to some more squats. I believe that's 315. Yeah. Definitely wouldn't be moving 4 or 5 that fast. Still kind of warming up, getting ready for the heavier weight. And Mackenzie was done. She had to move back to the leg press, so we were going to do higher reps at the end of the squats. So there she is knocking out her 20 reps. And I got to say something about this leg press. I'll tell you in a minute. Here's 4 or 5 with me. And I believe I did 3 sets. My camera was running low on memory, so I got one of the sets. This was actually the first one. I did 3 sets of, I think I did 4 or 5 here, but ended up doing the last couple sets of 10. Not as slow and not as much pause there. I like to move it nice and slow. A little bit of speed and tons of torque is what I like to be at now. Being able to move it. So I'm just real happy that I still can. Okay, so moving back to the leg press. Loaded the bottom up. I think 5 or 6 wheels on there. And so I was going to go for my 20 reps. And was just getting warmed up to put a little bit more weight on there. And the bottom bar there, perfect, no problem. Feels really light. It was there was no binding, no angling. So I thought, what the heck? Instead of doing 20 now, I'll save just a little bit of energy, rack the weight. It's time to get nasty. Loaded up. We loaded up 20 wheels on that thing, 10 on each side. So wrapped up the knees, or getting ready to wrap them up. Wrapping them up there, and I said, okay, go ahead and show the weight that's on the bar. And you'll see that I had 20 on there, 10 on each side. Bottom line, I didn't do it. Jumped on there, ready to go, went down, and somehow, I guess when the plates are on the top bar, it binds itself. So, I mean, it felt like it was welded to the machine, wouldn't even move. So I had to unload that, did the walk of shame to the next exercise. Was sort of embarrassed, but everybody understood, hey man, it doesn't work that way. So moved on, finished up with some seated hamstring curls. Really loved this machine. Actually have one at Intensity myself. The way the knees push against that pad there and give you a good rotation and really focus on the hamstring and the bicep of the hamstring. So finishing up there, Mac Dog did a set of the seated hamstring curls as well. And we just finished up the workout. I went ahead and moved to leg extensions there after this. And then had to get back to my meetings. So remember, guys, I will do the best I can to let you know when I'm going to these places. But again, it was a very last-minute call. I got a message from my firm, said I had to go give one of these law enforcement classes, had to attend 2 others, and was just very fortunate to be able to run down to the gym just a few miles away and train at the Iron City Gym, Houston. Love this place. Off to the next couple of classes, and buys and tries are next. Stay tuned.
Awesome. Thank you.
See you guys next video.